U.S. election results 2024. As the U.S. election poll campaign ends, Republican candidate former President Donald Trump and Democrats Kamala Harris are holding competing rallies. Whoever wins will become the 47th president of the U.S. The president will not be elected by popular vote but by an indirect election system called the Electoral College. As Election Day approaches, we take a closer look at what to expect on the day itself and how the results may unfold. When is the U.S. election? The election will be held November 5, Tuesday. Polling stations will open between 7 a.m. and 9 a.m. local time. Given the span of multiple time zones in the U.S., that would be between 10 o'clock GMT and 15 o'clock GMT. When will the polling end? Times differ from state to state according to reports. Most polling stations will close between 7 p.m. Eastern Time and 11 p.m. Eastern Time. When to expect the result? After the first polls close at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, or 12 a.m. GMT, results are expected to start coming in. However, some states will tally votes more quickly than others, as polls close several hours later in states to the west. Their first results will only start coming later. Traditionally, the candidate losing the election concedes defeat even before the official announcement of the results. But Trump has still not admitted he lost even 4 years after President Joe Biden defeated him in 2020. How Americans vote via Electoral College. The Electoral College comprises a group of delegates from each U.S. state, who then choose the next U.S. president based on their party affiliation. When an average American votes in a U.S. presidential election on November 5, they vote to elect these delegates in their respective state, who have the final say in choosing the next U.S. president. What are the key states to watch? According to sources, the race is expected to come down to results from the 7 swing states: Arizona, Georgia, Michigan, Nevada, North Carolina, Pennsylvania and Wisconsin. Polls close in Georgia and 5 other states, and partially in 2 more states, on 7 p.m. Eastern Time, 11 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. Polls close across 3 states, including North Carolina, on 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, 11:30 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time, where Harris is hoping to end a string of losses for Democratic presidential candidates since 2008. Polls close in 15 other states and the District of Columbia, as well as partially in Michigan and 4 other states, on 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 12 a.m. Greenwich Mean Time. All remaining polls close in Michigan. Voting will also end in Arizona, Wisconsin and 12 other states, on 9 p.m. Eastern Time, 1 a.m. Greenwich Mean Time. And polls close across Nevada and 2 other states, and partially in 2 others, on 10 p.m. Eastern Time, 2 a.m. Greenwich Mean Time.